Het is nog niet 5 uur. Om 6 uur ga ik met de trein nu nog de vlog uploaden voor ik vertrek. Ietsje vroeger dan normaal, maar dat is oké. En dan naar Driebergen voor de Scaling Up Summit met onder andere ErnoHannink en nog 3 andere gave sprekers. Die ga je vandaag zien. Het is vroeg, 6 uur, bijna onderweg naar het station met de trein naar Arnhem. Dit is wel mijn favoriete moment van de dag. De vogels, de zon die opkomt, de rust. Heerlijk. We zijn er. Ja, 20 minuten lopen in een fantastische omgeving. Theater Maitland.
Hi, I'm Jeff Sutherland. I'm the inventor and co-creator of Scrum. I'm going to be talking about that this morning. It's really important to entrepreneurs because you can get twice the work done in half the time. And what entrepreneur doesn't need that?
Welcome for everyone here to the Scaling Up Summit. My name is Peter van Os. I'm co-founder of Spark because the theme for this year is scaling up. And scaling up might be more revenue, more profit, more people. Might also be more consciousness, more happiness. Might also be scaling up your ego. I don't care, as long as you grow to your full potential. And SDS said, okay, when should it be delivered? December 1st? No problem. I will deliver with no known bugs. And I was flabbergasted. I was at that time 10 years in software development, and no known bugs is like heaven. That's impossible. And to be frank, he delivered on December 1st. And I've never seen software so bad. It was horrible. So I went to SDS and said, in total madness, what is this? No known bugs you promised. I said, yes, no known bugs. I didn't test. And that was for me in 2003 the reason to go to Scrum.
So my name is Adele Ravella at Buyer Persona Institute, and I'm just delighted to be here in Amsterdam to talk about buyer personas, but also buying insights. So how do we understand how buyers make decisions, and how can we use that insight as a source of competitive advantage, as a way to build a strategy that's based on delighting people when they're going through the buying experience, and therefore winning their business. Even if our prices are higher, even if our products maybe are the same as everyone else's, that this buying insight can be a source of competitive advantage for the company. This is what I'm here to talk about. The way to grow the company, regardless of your size, and certainly if you want to scale quickly, is to get the entire organization behind a common view of what the customer wants, about what buyers want when they're in this mode. And because as the company's growing, it's different than in the beginning. We all understand the customer, but as we get big, there's a need for formality, for sort of a way to continue to keep everybody's focus on that customer, on that buying experience.
Zo, we zijn hier net na de lunch bij de Scaling Up Summit. Het is 1:30 geweest. We beginnen nu met de derde presentatie van de dag. We hebben allereerst het verhaal gehad over Scrum van Jeff. Daarna het verhaal gehad over buying personas van Adele. Nu naar de master of the scaling up, ErnoHannink. Ik heb jammer genoeg geen klein kort interview met hem en hij rent zo meteen na zijn presentatie weg, dus dat zal niet gaan. Maar
Look, leaders are readers and learners. Larry Page reads books, 3 on how to name Google. And that's what this summit's all about. It's a place for you to take a day, step away with quiet thought time like Warren Buffett gets, the greatest investor of all time, to hear from the equivalent of what would be a lot of books you'd have to read. So hopefully you come and we'll see you next year.
Een van de belangrijkste lessen van ErnoHannink, tenminste die ik heb uitgehaald natuurlijk, was dat je focust op één product of één dienst. Precies wat ik doe.
I think when you're growing and when you're successful, you sometimes forget to continue to innovate and reinvent yourself. So I think to be successful long term, you want to be great at execution, at the same time create new stuff for the future. So basically it's like a dual operating system where you manage the present and scale that and already think about the future, which is two very different cultures that you want to manage under the same roof. Hard to do, but that's how the organization of the 21st century will look like. Companies that can do both at the same time while they're successful and not wait for a crisis to figure out what you need to do tomorrow. Oh, failure is essential. Typically when you're scaling and executing, when you know what you're doing, then you don't fail. When you're trying out new stuff, you need to fail because you don't know what's going to work, so you systematically fail quick, cheaply, so you can learn and improve. So you continue to iterate until you figured out what's really going to work. So failure is essential to creating new stuff. You actually need to reward failure in order to be successful with new ideas, new marketing programs, new value propositions, new business models. If you're not failing systematically, learning from it systematically and iterating, then you're probably not working on anything interesting.
Na een volle dag met 4 presentaties van ruim 1,5 uur, inclusief vraag en antwoord, zit de dag erop. 13 uur later ben ik terug waar ik vanochtend liep om 5:45. Het is nu 6:45 s'avonds. Het was een leerzame dag, vermoeiend, leuke mensen gesproken, gave ondernemers en goede contacten gemaakt. Dus wat wil je op een dag als ondernemer nog meer? Leren, mensen ontmoeten, groeien. En dat is gebeurd.
Fine for now.
Cool, awesome.
Je hebt alle wijzigingen, hè?